Process costing multiple department. To illustrate multiple department and to present the cost production report, we have here problem letter A. The Clark Electronics Company makes e-bike in two departments, machining and assembly. Machining began the month with 500 e-bikes that were 100% complete as to materials and 40% complete as to conversion. During the month, 6,500 e-bikes were started. Okay? So 500 plus 6,500, okay, that will be your total units to account for. At the end, machining had 2,100 e-bikes. So this is the ending work in process in unit total that were 100% complete as to material and 50% complete as to conversion. Okay? Assume that machining department uses weighted average method of process costing, considering that weighted average method is used, then there is no segregation between the beginning work in process last period cost and current period cost. Hence, the EUP for beginning work in process, particularly for direct material and conversion cost, is at 100% since there is no segregation. Cost in the machining department are as follows. Beginning work in process, 1,000. Conversion cost, 1,500. While the current period costs for material amounted to 3,200 and for conversion, 5,045. Okay? After machining department, the transferred out cost from the machining department will be transferred in to the assembly department. So the next department, wherein in this particular department, 600 e-bikes in process at the beginning of the month were 80% complete as to material and 90% complete as to conversion cost. The department had 300 units in ending work in process that were 50% complete as to material and 75% complete as to conversion cost. Okay? In this department, the method that is being used is first in, first out. Hence, there is segregation of the current period cost, okay, and the last period cost. Okay? And the beginning work in process transferred in cost amounted to 1,170. Material beginning work in process 4,320. Conversion cost 6,210. While the current period cost transferred in is question mark. This amount, okay, of transferred in cost in the assembly department is also the amount of transferred out cost from machining department. Okay? Wherein the transferred out cost from the previous department includes only those product cost. Okay? So any period cost such as abnormal loss unit cost will not be included in the transferred in cost for the current period assembly department. Okay, if in case there is a loss unit. Now, requirements: compute the number of equivalent units in machining for material and conversion. And we have here the suggested answers. Okay, 7,500, 5,950. How many units were transferred to assembly during the month? 4,900. What was the cost transferred out of machining during the month? So this is also the transferred in cost in the assembly department. Okay, 8,300 What is the cost of ending work in process in machining department? 2,415. Compute the number of equivalent units as to cost. In assembly for transferred in cost component, you have here 4,900 units. Compute the number of units in assembly for material, 4,870 units. What is the transferred in cost per EUP in assembly? 1.70 per equivalent unit. What is the cost of material per equivalent unit in assembly? 8.5. Okay. What is the cost of completing the units in the beginning inventory, considering that the method used here is first in, first out? So the last period cost in the beginning inventory, okay, will be adjusted by the current period cost. And that is what is being asked here in item number 9. The amount to be added in the beginning work in process last period cost to complete the beginning work in process. 1,740. What is the amount of transferred out cost in the beginning inventory for assembly department? 13,440. So that is the TOCB, no? TOCB, the transferred out cost in the beginning inventory. Okay. What is the transferred out cost to the finished goods? Considering that there are only 2 departments, then the transferred out cost from assembly department will be transferred to the finished goods inventory, amounting to 115,560. And what is the equivalent amount or cost for ending work in process in assembly? 4,485. Now, to illustrate the answer, we have here the suggested solution. Okay. This is the cost production report for machining department. Again, the method used here is weighted average method. So the beginning work in process in unit amounting to 500 will be added by 6,500 started units to get the total units to account for. 7,000, which will always be equal to total units accounted for. And the problem provided for 2,100 ending work in process. Therefore, we have to work back and compute for the completed units during the period, 4,900 units. Okay. Now, in computing for the EUP, we have here BSE. Okay. BSCE, beginning, started, and completed, and ending. In total, we have the beginning, work in process inventory 500. We have the ending 21, and we have the total units to account for 7,000. Therefore, we are going to work back the started and completed unit amounting to 4,400, which is always 100% with regard to equivalent units. So 4,400 for material, and 4,400 for conversion cost. So you have here in units. So let us adjust this. With regard to material, 500, 100% times 500, 500, 100% times 500, that is 500. So all you have to do is just to multiply. Just to multiply the percentage work done with the number of units, to get the equivalent unit. So always 100%. So 100 times 4,400, 4,400. And with regard to ending work in process, the problem provides for the percentage completion, 100% complete as to material and 50% complete as to conversion. So 100 times 21, that is 21. 50% times 21, that is 1,050. 1,050. So you're going to add, the beginning work in process EUP for material down to ending work in process. So for material beginning, 500 plus 44 plus 21, that's 7,000. For conversion, 500 plus 44 plus 1,050, that is 5,950. And this EUP will be your denominator in computing for the cost per EUP. So let's proceed to cost per EUP. Okay. The problem provided for the beginning work in process cost, okay, amounting to 2,500. Okay. So you have 2,500. Okay. Beginning work in process cost. And for material, we have 1,000. The current period cost is 8,245. Okay. In total, we're in the material current period cost amounted to 3,200 and 5,045. These are given in the problem. While the beginning work in process inventory is amounting to 1,000 and 1,500 for material and conversion costs respectively. Again, we are using weighted average method, so there is no segregation. Hence, you have to include the beginning work in process inventory cost for TOCOTAF computation purposes. And that is the total cost to account for. For material, we have 4,200, and for conversion, we have 6,545. Then divide this by the EUP computed a while ago, 7,000 and 5,950 for material and conversion costs respectively. So the cost per EUP now is 0.6 for material and 1.1 for conversion cost. Okay. Now, in assigning the cost, so you have 7,000 and 5,950. Okay. These amounts were computed here in the EUP format. So you have 7,000 and 5,950, 7,000 and 5,950. Okay. And this cost per EUP will be used to account, okay, for the cost. So under assignment of cost, okay, the total transferred out cost, okay, is computed by simply multiplying CADP completed unit 4,900 by total CPE of 1.7. So 1.7 times 49, that's 8,330. And this amount of transferred out cost will be your transferred in cost, okay, in assembly department. Okay, so take note of this. Okay. Aside from 8,330, the ending work in process inventory will be computed by simply multiplying EUP per component times CPE. So for direct material, okay, again, the EUP for direct material is 2,100, while for conversion, it's 1,050. So here, we have 2,100, okay, multiply this by 0.6 as the cost per EUP. So we are assigning the cost for direct material ending work in process amounting to 1,260. Okay. While for conversion cost, we have 1,050. Multiply this by 1.1 or 1.1. And our ending work in process cost assigned to conversion cost is 1,150. Okay. So the summation of 1,260 and 1,150 is 2,410. Hence, the TOCOTAF, okay, the total cost to account for is 10,745, which is also the same as total cost accounted for, 10,745. So probably the requirement or question, okay, for this particular department are the transferred out cost of 8,330 and the ending work in process cost of 2,415. Okay? So take note of 8,330. This will be incorporated or added in the transferred in cost for assembly department current period cost. So let's proceed to the next department, assembly department. Okay? This unit started amounting to 4,900 is your completed unit during the period from last department. Okay. So this is your CADP. Okay. This is your CADP, 4,900. So since it is already completed in machining, it should be started, okay, in the next department, assembly. Okay. So the beginning work in process inventory 600 plus 49. So the units to account for TUTAF, total units to account for, is 5,500. Okay. Now, you can use this TUTAF as your total EUP, okay, to work back your started and completed unit during the period. Okay, so again, we have beginning work in process, 600. And in the problem, the ending work in process is 300. So 5,500 minus 300 minus 600, we have started and completed amounting to 4,600, which is always 100%. That's why 46 times 100%, is 46, 46, and 46. Okay. So this time, we have the so-called transferred in. Okay, transferred in unit, aside from material and conversion cost. Okay. Considering that the method is first in, first out, so the percentage work done for transferred in is 0. Okay, 0%. Okay. For material, it's 20%. And for conversion, it is 10%. So how did we came up with that percentage work done? So let's revisit, okay, the percentage completion for assembly. So again, I would like to highlight 80% complete. Complete. So the wordings used here are complete as to material and 90% complete as to conversion. Okay? So if we're going to use the so-called percentage cost line, okay, just to illustrate further. So you have here the BSCE, okay, percentage cost line. Okay. So we have beginning, okay, started and completed, and ending. Okay. So for beginning, this is the last period. This portion is the current period. This portion for ending is the current period. And this portion for the ending is the next period. Okay. Now, the problem provides for a percentage work done. So if we have here 50%, so you have 10, 20, 30, okay? So you have 30, 40, and 50. We have 60, 70, 80, 90, and we have 100. Okay? So in plotting, okay, we have here 50%, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so let me provide 50%. Okay. So the transferred in, okay, transferred in unit is at 0.0. This is at 0%. So 100% transferred out from machining is already transferred into assembly. Okay. And in the problem, the material is already 80% complete. Okay, so you have here 80%, okay, direct material. Okay, direct material. While the conversion cost is at 90%. You have here 90% conversion cost. Okay. Therefore, the last period conversion cost 90% has already been considered. Okay. Hence, we have to consider only the current period conversion cost. Okay. Conversion cost of 10% under first in, first out method. Okay. Same goes with material. Okay. Materials were already added at 80%. So there are 20% remaining materials to be utilized or used, okay, to complete the beginning work in process. Now, as to transferred in, okay, we have here the conversion cost range. Wherein already we have here 10%, okay? We have already recognized 90% and there is only 10% remaining conversion cost to be applied. Same with material. Hence, the transferred in is not within this conversion cost range, okay? Because it is already 100% complete as to transferred in. So this is now at 0.0. As opposed to the material and conversion cost, okay? So you have here 75% complete as to material, as to conversion cost, 50% complete as to material, okay? And 100% complete as to transferred in. So within the range of the conversion cost, the transferred in unit is at 100%. Okay? That is why our ending work in process percentage work done is 100% for transferred in because it is within the range of the conversion cost. Direct material is at 50% complete. So that's 50. And conversion cost is at 75% complete. Okay? For the current period. While for next period, to complete this material, we have to add 50%. And for the next period, to complete this conversion cost, we have to add, okay, next period, no? We have to add 25%. This is for the next period. However, for the transferred in, considering that we have already incorporated the 100% transferred in currently or for the current period, then next period, okay, there will be 0%, okay, or there will be insignificant, or we have to disregard the transferred in percentage if we are going to apply first in, first out for the next period. Okay? If it is first in, first out. Why? Because there is segregation. Okay? However, if it is weighted average method, okay, the transferred in percentage will not be insignificant, will not be disregarded. Okay? Why? Because there is no segregation. We have to consider it at 100%. Okay? So these are the percentage work done for the current period. Okay? Work done for the current period. And for started and completed, it is always 100%. Okay? Always 100%. So you have 46, 46, 46. You have 0, 120, that's 20% of 600, and 10% of 660. 300, okay, 100% of 300, 50% of 300, that's 150, and 75% of 300, that's 225. Okay, so for the total EUP, okay, the transferred in unit is at 4,900, material 4,870, and for conversion 4,885, which will be used to compute for the so-called cost per equivalent unit of production. So let's proceed to the cost per EUP. Okay, as you will notice, okay, the cost in the beginning inventory amounted to 11,700, but we are not going to consider the said cost for TOCOTAF computation purposes. Why? Because there is segregation. So it has already been recognized last period, okay, under first in, first out. So we have to disregard that. It is insignificant current period. Okay. So for the TOCOTAF, we have to consider only the current period cost amounting to 8,330. Okay, this is the transferred out cost from the machining department, 41,395 and 58,620 for conversion cost. Okay? And this amount will be divided by the EUP. Okay? So you have 49 for transferred in, 4,870 for material, and 4,885 for conversion. So the cost per EUP now is 1.7, 8.5, and 12 for transferred in, material, and conversion cost respectively. And this cost per EUP will be used to assign the cost of ending work in process as well as transferred out to the finished goods. And we have here assignment of cost. Okay? So the first thing that you have to consider in assigning the cost, okay, is the beginning work in process from the last period. Okay? So you have BWIP plus period, 1,170 for transferred in, 4,320 for material, and 6,210 for conversion. This is the total amount of 11,700, which we did not recognize or consider for CPE computation purposes. Okay, so we disregarded that for CPE, but that will be the first component in assigning the transferred out cost. Okay, so 11,700, and we have to compute the beginning work in process for the current period. Okay, and this is to complete the beginning work in process. Transferred in 0 EUP, direct material 120, and conversion 60. So these are the EUP for transferred in beginning, material beginning, and conversion cost beginning, which will be multiplied, okay, to their respective CPEs, 1.7, 8.5, and 12. Okay, so this is 0, 1,020, and 720. So the total cost in the beginning inventory to complete this beginning inventory is 1,740, but the total transferred out cost in the beginning inventory is 13,440. Okay? Then, of course, you have to add started and completed unit cost, which is simply computed by simply multiplying SCAD-P times total CPE. Always 100%, okay? Since it is already at 100%, you can use the shortcut formula. So 22.2, that is the total CPE, adding 1.7, 8.5, and 12 times 4,600. So we have 102,120. Okay? And the transferred out cost to the finished goods, considering that this is, okay, this is the last department, amounted to 115,560. Okay? And for the ending work in process cost, we have this formula, EUP times CPE, and the EUP for transferred in. So let us again revisit the EUP for transferred in, ending 300, 150 for material, and 225 for conversion. So we have to multiply 300 transferred in by 1.7 EUP, that's 510. 150 EUP for direct material times 8.5 CPE, 1,275. And 225 EUP for conversion cost times 12, that's 2,700. And if we're going to sum up 510, 1,275, and 27, the total ending work in process cost amounted to 4,485. Okay? And the total cost to account for is the same as total cost accounted for, 120,405. Okay? This is the summation of transferred out cost to the finished goods and the ending work in process. Okay? So this illustrates the process costing for multiple department.